Hello, this is Lauren Nicole Fonville, integrative energy practitioner specializing in EFT tapping. And today I wanted to do a video all about tapping for your inner child. Now, why would we want to do that? A lot of the time, there are deep rooted experiences or feelings associated with experiences from our childhood. And those things can tend to get buried, and sometimes they contribute to our emotional state in the present moment, as well as our physical state. And by holding space for and acknowledging what your inner child went through, it can really help you to release some of that energy that has been causing you either physical or emotional pain. So the first question you can ask yourself is, with this issue at hand, whether it's a physical issue or an emotional issue, how far back does it go for you? So, for example, if the issue is that you don't feel good enough, how long has that been going on? When's the first time that you can remember not feeling good enough? And maybe something comes to mind, a period of time when you were a kid and something happened, right? And we can go back and we can tap, and we can start and tap to our younger self and tell her what it is you want her to hear, what you wish you had been told, or you wish that someone had told you at that point in your life. And then you can tap about the situation in general. And then you can also tap as if you are that younger person, and kind of go into that experience of being there and what your younger self would have said in that moment. And it can be really, really helpful. So let's tap together. And first, we're going to tap about a situation. Even though I was only blank years old, I went through a lot. And I fully love and accept myself anyway. Even though I was just a kid, and it was a really long time ago, this memory still hurts me today. And I'm honoring how I feel. Even though I was just a kid when it happened, and it was a long time ago, and I feel like I've worked on this already, it's still coming up. And I'm honoring how I feel. It was a tough situation. It makes me sad to think about it. I was hurt. I was alone. And it was isolating. And thinking about it makes me sad. And I've been holding on to it for a long time. It's a strong memory from my past. And it makes me sad. Now remember, as you're tapping through this, you can use my words if you resonate with my words, but if it's going to be most helpful if you use your own words to describe your situation, your memory, what's coming to mind for you. So now we're going to do a round of tapping, talking to my younger self. So you want to talk to your younger self. You were really young. You did the best that you could. And I fully love and accept you. You were just a kid. It wasn't your responsibility. And you are so loved. You were just a little girl. And it's understandable that you were sad and that your feelings got hurt. And I love you. It's okay that you're feeling sad. But I'm here now. And I want you to know how loved you are. I want you to know that you're not alone. And you're going to get through this. I'm right here with you. And I promise you're going to get through this. I'm proof of that. If you need to cry, cry. It's okay. I love you. I'm here with you. And then pause and take a deep breath in. And as always, as we continue to tap, continue to check in with yourself, continue to see if things are shifting. For some of you, you may have visualizations that come to mind of this memory. If that's the case, go into detail of what comes to mind. Or if there's perhaps a picture that was taken of you at this age of the time that you had this memory, maybe not on the day that you had the experience, but generally of that time. And you can bring that picture to your mind and you can tap on that visual of what you looked like, what the younger you looked like at that time. And so again, this is just an example. So first we're tapping about the situation, then we're talking to our younger selves. And then if you feel comfortable, if you feel called to, you can tap as the young girl or boy, right? As the younger child. I feel sad and alone. I'm confused. And I don't know what to do. I'm really scared. And my feelings are hurt. And there's nobody I can talk to about it. And I feel so lonely. I'm scared. I don't know what's going to happen. And that makes me nervous. So much is going on around me. And I just want to hide. I'm sad. And then pause there again and check in and notice what other feelings are coming up, and then begin to go down those paths and explore those feelings. And maybe then you can move into having a conversation with you present day and you younger self, and kind of going back and forth with each other. There's lots of different ways that we can communicate with our younger selves. One of the ways that I like to typically, if it feels right, conclude a session like this is just sending my younger self love, knowing that she's supported, and letting her know that she's supported. And in doing so, it's also a reminder to present day me, knowing that my future self is also sending me love right now. So it's kind of like this full circle moment. At least that's how it feels for me anyway. So let's do one final round and say, I love you. I'm here for you. I'm sending all the love your way. I know you feel alone right now, but I'm here with you. And as you're saying that, maybe you have a picture of present day you and little younger you. Maybe something comes to mind. Maybe you're holding hands with her. Maybe she's sitting on your lap. Maybe you're giving her a hug. Just letting her know you are loved. And you're not alone. And we will get through this together. I'm here now to help you. We will get through this. And then maybe close your eyes and just picture that love, that energy coming out from the heart space, being sent to your younger self. And let that go. And continue this exercise. Tapping is not a magic pill, right? It's not like a snap of the fingers and everything is all better most of the time. Sometimes you can have a quick response to something, but it does take work. It's that inner work, and you need to be willing to feel the emotions that come up and explore those different avenues, those different thoughts that come to mind, and see where they go, because they're coming up for a reason. And know that I am here to support you 100%, and that if you are someone who has dealt with a lot of trauma in your life, you will want to work with a professional as you move through this practice, because as you can imagine, different things can come up, and having someone guide you through that process in a safe way is very important. So know that I'm sending all the love to you and to your younger selves. Take care.